This guided meditation is for the new moon in Gemini. You will want to make sure that you will be in an uninterrupted space for the duration of this meditation. And you will also want to make sure that you have some pen and paper if you'd like to journal, or maybe some art supplies if you'd like to do some art for after the new moon meditation to capture any of the information that comes to you, or thoughts or ideas that you would like to make sure that you solidify. All right, so let's begin. As we begin, I would like to do some grounding, breathing to get started. So we're going to do 4 box breaths. So we will count in to 4 while breathing in. We'll hold to the top of our breath, and with a full breath to 4, we will release to 4, and we'll have an empty breath for 4. Let's begin. As we begin this meditation, picture yourself in a beautiful prairie filled with wildflowers. The sun is shining on you. There's a gentle breeze. You hear birds chirping around you. You take in the beauty of the scenery, of all of the beautiful wildflowers, and all of the wonderful scents and smells that you smell. And as you are looking around, enjoying everything that you see, you catch a little glimmer of something that catches your eye. So you decide to get up and go explore. As you get closer, you realize that it's a little pond of water. There's little footsteps from various animals. You can see that it's a little watering hole. And as you're looking at it, something calls you. And you decide to look in. When you look, you see yourself an image of yourself. However, the image is slightly different, and you recognize that it is you, but another part of you. And so with curiosity and open-heartedness, you ask it. You ask it who it is. And you ask it if it has a message for you. You realize that it has much to say. And before you know it, the sun is beginning to set. And so you decide that you're going to walk on back the way that you came. On your way back, you stumble across a cave, and so you decide that you want to peek inside and go within, and you do. Once inside, you see that it's covered with amethyst walls, and even though it's beginning to get a little darker outside, you can see that there's a light coming from within. And so you go in a little further to explore a little bit more. And as you go back further into the cave, you notice that there is a flame, and you decide that you're going to sit with that flame for a little while. The flame twinkles on the walls of all of the amethyst, glimmering different shapes. As you're sitting there, you begin to get mesmerized by all of the different shapes, almost like you're looking at the sky and the clouds. As you're sitting, observing in this quiet place, you hear a whisper. What is it telling you? You look around, but you don't see anybody there. And then you realize that it's a whisper from within. And it's bringing you a message. You realize that it's getting darker and that you need to go. And so you do. You think the fire. And as you leave the cave, you thank it too. And all of the amethyst crystals, those crystal allies, you you give them thanks as well. And as you leave the cave and begin your journey home, you realize that you have all of these ideas that are bursting forth from you, that are coming from deep within. You have so much to say. So much to tell. And as you journey back, you get lost in all of these wonderful tales that are being given to you, these stories that you want to speak on and the ideas that you want to share. And you know that you can only take one or two, maybe 3 or 4. And as you arrive back, walking through the wildflowers, listening to the birds, you realize that all of the birds that you hear have lots of different messages. They all have so much to say. Just like you. You have so much to say and so much to offer. And with this excitement that you hold within your heart, you come back and you write down your ideas and come back to be able to share your tale and communicate what came through and the messages that you had. Thank you for being a part of this guided meditation. If you enjoyed this and would like to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe this channel for more as they come. Happy new Gemini moon.